Well, it's Tuesday night again, so it's time to stream. I've had a bit of a nightmare with my computer again tonight. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it, but luckily I will be getting a new computer in the new year, so I've just kind of got to see it out now. Tonight is going to be me continuing Guild Wars. Going to be continuing my... Going to be continuing my new player experience. Going to be continuing my own personal story tonight as well. That's on my to-do list. So, without further ado, I'm just going to get straight into the game tonight. I want to try and get some stuff done. So, let's do this. Hopefully that won't reset itself like it has before, the music. It does that sometimes, it's really annoying. So let's see what we've got to work with. Getting a chest of black lion goods, I'll keep hold of that. Inventory. Oh, they're doing an extra life stream. I'll have to see when that is so I can do it. I'll take that, but I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I don't really want to do that because I'm not level 80, so that would kind of suck. Anyway, what am I doing? I want to get one more level actually, don't I? So I was in Ascalon. So we'll head back to Ascalon. Where was I at last time? What level is that? That's level 11. And that's level 15, so we'll come back around for that, because that one there must be 14, which is fine. So we need to come that way. So we're going to Ashford Forum then. That's fine. Yeah, I'm absolutely knackered today. I don't know what it is, but I'm really struggling to keep myself awake at the minute. So, tea. It's quite a low energy stream tonight, unfortunately, and I really do apologise for that, but I feel like I've just been kind of pushing a lot of things to try and get some motivation, try and get my head sorted, try and get into a good space. And I just feel a bit tired, so hopefully I'll get a good night's sleep. All I really wanted to do when I got home from work tonight was just sit on the couch and read a bit. Just get out of my own head and get myself in a good mindset to come on and stream. But I had that much to do in between finishing work and then coming here. And then my dog was just not willing to leave me in peace for 5 minutes. She was determined that I was throwing that ball constantly, and all I wanted was just 5 minutes to get out of my own head. So I'm going to have to try and find a better way to do that. Like, just to before a stream, just to take a couple of minutes, get out of my own head, get prepared, and then come onto the stream, raring to go. So I apologise for the low energy. I did notice tonight as well that I could create characters that said beta, so maybe I've got access to the beta test for the new expansion. That would be quite interesting. I've also noticed as well that my computer really does not like Guild Wars. Like, I don't know what it is about Guild Wars, but it just absolutely wrecks my computer. It makes it run terribly. I know I need more RAM. I don't really have a whole lot to spare. But it kind of just utterly wrecks it, to be honest. So, hopefully, I can fix that. It's interesting that I'm running into all these enemies, but I have no idea. So I need to be over there. I'm stuck in a maze, which is always nice. But after speaking last time as well on the stream, I need to go with twin daggers because I want to try melee. So that I'm ready for melee on this. That's the plan anyway. But I think melee and and range are going to need 2 different gear sets as well. So I need to look into that, but I think that's going to be a level 80 problem, to be honest. I don't think at level 22 it's that important. We'll see how it goes tonight though. Right, so what am I supposed to do with this person? What do they want me to do?
Interesting.
Kill separatists. So I'm looking for separatists then. Okay. I don't know what their crack is, but we need to kill them. That's fine. Ah, separatist. You're on the list. Here, have all the conditions. Stay down. Hopefully this is just a camp full of them and I can just mass pull. I feel like that was a real waste, to be honest, because that trap's for stopping people moving. The hell's firing at that? I don't even see, like... Unless it was that marksman. Yeah, I learned some pretty bad things about Guild Wars 2 in my last stream, to do with like the monetization and to do with the way that some of the content's basically locked from you unless you've got best in slot gear, and it was a bit, and some of the gear as well. Like I learned that there's a bow that shoots unicorns, and that's kind of yeah, it's really it has kind of dampened my enthusiasm for it a bit. So I apologise if that's coming through tonight. On the positive note, I have bought the Founders Pack for Lost Ark, so I'll be playing that when I get a chance. I'll hopefully taking part in the beta test for that. And this Sunday for Halloween, I will be streaming a lot longer than normal. And I might even... I have bought Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines for £7.50, and not gonna lie, I absolutely adore that game. I know it's not the best, I know it's a little bit crap, but I don't care. I absolutely love that game. It's such a good game. It is an absolute classic, so I've got that to look forward to. Might as well take this down. It'll probably get us the win for doing this actually. Swap to this. There we go. Might as well go see what I can buy from the heart dude down here. I'll swing myself around and get that as well. Yeah, Sunday stream is going to be me trying to do a whole lot of Halloween content in different games. No, I don't want any of this. Although the idea of being a spell slinger, like some sort of Western cowboy mage type person, that sounds quite interesting. That'd be quite fun. Have we got, how many of those have we got still? We've got 6 of those. What can I do with you? I can train necromantic corruption. Right, there we go. They take more, they deal more damage now, so I've doubled down on my minions a bit more. I am going for a bit of a minion master kind of build, which I'm quite looking forward to. I got your back, don't worry. Right, so we're coming around here. I need to be around there. So there's got to be some way up here. Yeah, I can follow this all the way around then. That's good. The jumping puzzles and the going for the vistas, by far and away the best part of this game, because the scenery in this game is really nice. It's done in like a, it's supposed to resemble a painting, and it kind of does. So I quite like that. Like, I don't even know why I'm streaming this tonight. Nobody's asked. And all Guild Wars is doing is like wrecking my computer's performance, which my computer's not great anyway, so just gotta do roulette on Final Fantasy maybe. So we've got that around there, so I need to come around there for you. Oh, there's another level 12 person around here. Ah, that's cool. We'll go help you then.
Burke's better be right about this, or I'll see to it he's studying scale from the inside. Time to beat feet, or whatever you've got. Next stop, the Separatist prison camp.
Forgot I wasn't in my usual stave mode. Right, let's have a quick search. There's nothing in there that I want. Kill these things if I can. Or do I just hand them in? Must be handed. Oh, the eggs get you a lot more than everything else. Right, we're going egg hunting. Eggs will be the fastest way to do this then. Go. There's not even any eggs in there, that's disappointing. What about in here? Don't tell me I broke it. I broke it. Yeah, well, I'll kill you. Might as well. Hopefully this gets us quite close.
Embrace simplicity.
So we need to get some more of them sacks then. Hey LFB, how's it going, bud? Try to look who's that. Seems good. I don't. It's weird that because it's so small with the beard that I'm now rocking. Obviously, I rock it. It looks a little bit like me, but not really. I'm just continuing my my Guild Wars 2 streamage at the minute. So we're on 14 out of 18 of those. I'm gonna go get the next the Iron Dock Shipyard. I think I'll go get that portal bit. That's what it's saying. The nearest one's over there. So we do need to go there. So that's fine. But I'm slowly working my way around. Yeah, I know they're not pink. Look at them. They look I say normal, but they look normal. I don't feel like I'm wearing a highlighter anymore. And I'm surprised I haven't been getting more stick over the last couple of streams since Sunday, because you can see my signed Manchester United shirt in the background. And yes, I am well aware that we got our ass kicked at the weekend. I'm aware that it happened. So that sucked. Right, I'm going to come around and get that. We'll get Duskrend Overlook, and then we're going to head back to the Divinity's Reach and get cracking with the story a bit, I think. Because we're 3 levels ahead of it, so hopefully that'll get us quite the way ahead. Because remember, I still need to go back and do... unless that one's really close as well. Might as well speak to them, actually, and then we'll port. Ooh, there was a thing there, and I don't know what it was. Ah, well. If it was important, it'll come back. I'm aware that's not how this works. Yeah, you've missed it where I've managed to double down on my minion master a bit. So we're going to look at this, which is Dark Defiance. Okay, so I get protection when I'm in there. And then the next one is Carapace stacks grant power. Take reduced condition damage, that's fine. Death Nova. That's a down attack, that's really good. Yeah, we're doubling down on death magic, and then we're going to go down the Reaper road, I think. I think that's where I'm going to go with this. But I think on Thursday night I might do the latest Neo raid in Final Fantasy 14 with my wife, because I have kind of promised that I was going to do it for ages, and I've just not. So I really should.
Ogres are encroaching on our land here in Kadam Forest. We're doing everything we can to push them
We've got
back.
level 13 for ogres
To the
there.
northeast, Andrakis the Hidden could use your help dealing with the ogre problem.
Right. So that's an ogre problem over there. But I'm going to run over here and go to the Iron Dock Shipyard first, I think. I will show you the world. I'm going to land right in the middle of all of these. Yep, thought so. It's weird, I can't go underwater there for some reason. But I can like everywhere else. There's water, so that's a bit weird. So I've got to test out some weapons at this bit, but that's fine. So we'll come back to that. Right now, let's head to here. Commons, that'll do. We'll head there. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, my computer does not like Guild Wars, by the way. I don't know what it is about Guild Wars, but it just slows everything down. I haven't even got it on decent settings. Things are just taking forever to load, and I don't know. It just feels like it's very, very intensive for such an old game. Speak with the informant. I can kind of already see this being an assassination attempt, and I'm not willing to go in there without friends. Because it's that easy to make friends in this game.
No pet is ever truly trained. It's just a beast on a leash.
Speak quickly.
Was she the one he was after last time, or was that somebody else? Because as his story progressed to the fact that he's actually got a girlfriend now. Because that'd be some decent characterization for a minor character. But yeah, that's kind of it. There's just those guys, so he's going to jump in and help because there's going to be an assassin. Alright, let's do this.
Are you the one who sent me the amulet?
Makes me so happy to see me not in pink pants in a cutscene.
And I can, hero of Shaymore. I thought you might be interested. I'm not just here to talk, though. I aim to reunite you with your parents.
Reunite us? Where are they? Why haven't they looked for me sooner?
Oh, don't be like that. I
Yeah, I
can't
thought
wait to
so.
find you, you know. And I'm sure they'll explain everything when you meet them. In the mist.
By the way, I don't know what's going on with my Twitch here, because I can see you talking in my chat, by the way, LFB. But, it's showing up as I have no viewers. It's so weird. What was that? Exemplar somebody. Oh look, some more. I tell you what, the security in this place is a bit shit. Every time I go to a party or every time I go to meet somebody, I just get assassinated. The black thing that trails me. That sort of the Shadow Fiend. The Shadow Fiend is one of my summons. He's a friend. It's that guy there. In fact, I'm gonna do Haunt. I don't know what that does, but we're doing it. Nailed it. That was a bit odd. Oh no, condition damage. And away you go. I'm gonna press that button because I don't know what it does. Oh, it blew up one of my minions. Alright, let's do that again. Boom, I can send them to blow themselves up. That's quite fun. Oh no, now we're at the elite assassins. Summon me some blood minions. Someone help me. No, you came to assassinate me. No. You wanted some, you just didn't have the stones to keep it going. Now you gotta pay the price. Oh yeah, you are. How nice of you to remember that. You are dead. See? You're there.
soon as you catch your breath, we should talk.
Now, who are these guys? I imagine there's somebody important.
Excellent work handling those foul cultist citizens. May they know Grant's justice. I'm Exemplar Salia of the Shining Blade. This is Exemplar Mehid.
Ah,
A pleasure, I'm sure. You say those were cultists?
White Mantle, to be exact. Ancient enemies of Kryta. They often target defenders.
there we
of the
go.
kingdom and its
That's a
queen.
better view. Like, I
thought
can
the White
actually do
Mantle
stuff
were
now.
just a children's
I
tale
can
told
move.
on Mad King's Day. Why would they have this amulet from my parents, though? Why bother attacking me?
Now, they're quite real, as you've seen.
Is this where I become the
Symbol of
chosen
an
one?
amulet.
Because I've got a
They
feeling
say
that's
your
what
family
happens.
has been very loyal to the kingdom.
I can be like Jose
Mark of the
Mourinho, I
King's
can be the
favorite?
special one.
That's interesting. Probably from Queen Jenna's father, if I had
Sorry,
to
I
guess.
just need to...
We're out to raid a White Mantle hideout we found recently. A
There you
hunting
go.
lodge near Beetleton.
That's
It'll
better.
be dangerous.
See?
The
I can move in and
cultists there
out
may
and you
know
can still
more.
see my face.
I think I know that hunting lodge. I'll meet you there, and I won't take no for an answer.
Oh, we're going to the
Maybe
hunting lodge.
I can
That's
learn what happened
where
to
I
my
jumped
parents.
into the... Where I bumped into the RP guild last time. But let's see if I get some cool weaponry. Remember, we want daggers now. Vitality, precision, power. We're going power on everything. All power. All. If it's not power, we're not trying hard enough. Let's press that to deposit all materials. I'm going to equip that. You can go. No, in fact, no, you can't go. What do I want to do? I need to go to a bank at some point and get rid of some shit. I don't even know what I've got. Like, I've got some stuff. I should probably sell some stuff. Let's exit this. We're in Divinity's Reach, so there's bound to be some merchants around somewhere. I can just talk to somebody. It'll be fine. See what these people do. Can I sell stuff to you? Okay. So I can buy gear from them. Ascended gear. Lobby world. So that... Alright, so that's going to be decent gear then. Hang on, I have another leather bag that I'm not using. Why do I have another leather bag that I'm not using? There we go. Now I don't need to care. Anything good on any of this? No, it's all crap. Let's go over to this guy and see if we can get some... What do you do? What do you sell? Shining Blade person. Oh, you do coded messages. I don't know what they are. You repair... Tier 1 weapons, which are for level 40, so I can't even use those, so that's fine. What do you do? You're Tier 2, which is level 60, which means that you're Tier 3, which is level 80. That's fine. We know what we're doing. What is that? That's a... Ah, there's a bank there. I can get rid of some stuff. At last. Yeah, this game does not feel like it's performing very well. And I get that my computer's a bit shit. I know it is. But it still feels, for an old game, it's like very resource heavy. What the hell are these? Oh, so I've got some daggers. What do I want to drop in there? You can go in there. Don't know what you do. You can go in there. I need to keep that. You can go in there. You can go in there. Is my bank my bank's limited to that? Fuck me, that's shit. You can go in there and you can go in there.
What is it? I'm rich, you know.
That'll do, and then I'm just going to sell some stuff if I can. Let's see, there's a merchant out here. Speak to you. Sell. Right, I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to use it. If I've got things that are consumable now, I'm just going to use them. I've already unlocked that die, so I don't need it. Away you go. Right, I couldn't sell that, so I'm just going to chuck it. I can use you. Chuck you. We've got Peach Sunset.
Seize the moment.
Oh, we're just getting so many rewards now, because all I'm doing is just clicking all of these. So I have no idea what I'm about to get. So we're getting some Sorrow's Embrace. Tome of Knowledge. I can get character level. You know what? I'm going to use a bunch of them now and just get a ton of levels. That's what I'm going to do. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've just opened a whole lot of treasure and I intend to use it all. Right. So let's go with that, which has leveled me up. I'm going to take power, because I feel like being powerful, so that's fine. Let's go with that.
The gods smile on me.
Backtrack path. Don't know what they do, so I'm just going to accept those.
Nice gear.
I choose
I'll take that. Yeah, like, I'm just jumping the levels here. It's going to make doing all my leveling, like, real fast. I don't really want an axe, though, that's the problem. I guess I'll take that. I don't really care. And what do I want from this?
everything arose. Even you.
Gain health on kill. We're going to go with that. That makes the most sense. So that's got us to level 28 now, unless there's more stuff that I can do. So we've got a dagger, so we're on the way now then. We've got some pants that we'll use. And we've got some boots. Right, that's fine. So we've got some boots now. Now I need to swap my weapon. So I can use that. Yes. So we've got a dagger now. And then I need to change that to dagger as well. And this. Is that not really letting me doing anything? Okay. So we need to go to equipment. You go there and have dagger. So we've got twin daggers. That's fine. So we've got those. Which is everything that I can use.
Our deeds are reflected in the dream.
And then in my build, what have I got on here? Minions deal more damage, obviously. Train that. Train. So that's got me beyond the veil now. Which means if I go to build, I can use that. So there we go. That's us. We're getting there. Level 31, I get that. We've still got 5 things to go. And that costs 8. That costs 16, and then that costs 24 to double down on this. Which is fine. Right. See what I can sell you. Gone, gone, gone. Also gone, also gone.
All things have a right to grow.
What can I get from you? Anything good? Nah, yeah, crap, that's crap. Nobody cares. Okay. Oh god, I've just realised. Oh. I spent so long getting rid of it. And now I've just got it back. That's so disappointing. That's so disappointing.
Excuse me. Do you have this in another color?
There we go, we've unlocked a skin. I can throw you as well because you're not needed. Right, where am I going to now? Yeah, I'm back out here then. So I'm at that hunting lodge just outside the city. Okay. Let's have a look. Does this give you the... No, it's just the star, that's fine. Mail. Okay, blah blah blah. So we've got to go to Destiny's Edge and speak to a mentor, but I don't know who the mentors are, so I'm gonna pass on that.
I need supplies.
Can't believe I'm back in the bloody pink pants again. It's so disappointing. Some of my minions. I need those guys. They're my friends.
Go forth, my maiden.
Right.
You would say that.
Unless you mean like, unless you meant like this little bit here that's following me, in which case I haven't got a clue. I think it's something to do with souls. Am I just doing a Geronimo? I am doing a Geronimo here, then that's fine. Because yeah, the hunting lodge is way down there. So, no, I'm not going to do a Geronimo. I'll run around. See? I can be nice. If I want to. I can leave my friends behind. I'm going to carve this pumpkin, because that is the most important part of the game. What does this do? So I've got bleeding. That's condition damage. I bleed myself. That's weird. I can siphon health to save myself. And then just do some damage. Okay. Oh, what? Whoa. The server just booted me out there. Obviously Guild Wars 2 is having Guild Wars 2 moments. I'm way back up here. The hell? Yeah, so it's not me tonight that's struggling with Guild Wars 2, it's everybody. Guild Wars 2 is having a hard time. If it kicks us again, I'm going to go on Final Fantasy 14 and do my roulettes, I think. Yeah, the whole chat's kind of kicking off right now. Oh, it's because the beta testing I think the beta testing the new expansion. So I think it's causing some issues. I'll carve this though, because it's the right thing to do. Oh man, the DC's got rid of my minions. Ah. Yeah, it seems a lot of people are getting DC'd quite a lot. So it might be worth going to play Final Fantasy 14 for the rest of the time, I think. I'll try and do the quest. But I don't have a lot of hope for it. Bad server, bad. Yeah. It's because they're doing a beta test at the minute, and I do have the ability to create a character in the beta test. I'd love to be able to do one and just skip it right up to the max level and do all of that. That'd be pretty cool. Try out some of the new specs. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do this. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it will. If it does work, great. If not, I'm gonna swap and I'm gonna go Final Fantasy 14 and just do roulettes for the rest of the night, I think. Obviously, I'm not going in without my minions. You take me for some sort of idiot.
Give my creation life.
Glad to have you with us. Let's go destroy these White Mantle zealots.
We like to party. Oh no, the dog guard. Right, let's swap out. Melee time.
None must escape.
Let's go.
It's a raid. Stop them.
It's not a rave, it's just me. Immobilize your foe, yourself. Ah, right, so I can inflict bleed. Right, that makes more sense. I inflict bleeding on myself, and then I use the swarm to chuck it out to the enemies. Right. That makes sense. We're obviously going upstairs. But I might jump downstairs first. What's in here? Can't open that door. Can't open that door. Upstairs it is. Who wants some? You want some. Alright. And stay down. Oh yeah. That's quite fun actually. Can I get in that door? No, that door's locked. So is that door. Upstairs again.
They're over here. Help me hold them off.
I did those in the wrong way around, so instead of giving the enemies bleed, I just, you know, gave it to me. Who's the hostages in here?
Shining blade. Kill them all.
Where did they come from? Aha, more of them. So we go with that one, and then this one, and that transfers it to... Yeah, there you go. Transfers it to the enemy. I'm with you now. Oh, they killed my healing minion. That sucks. Why would they do that? That dude was cool. Back downstairs again. I think there's going to be more popping out of the doors. Yep, I was right. Aha, sneak attack. There we go. Give bleed to everyone. Defeat the White Mantle cultist leader. Okay. Kick the door hard. Is he going to come violent back? Oh no, I can just run downstairs, that's fine. I thought he was going to come running out there. Ah, a confessor. I imagine that's something. Enjoying Necromancy is actually really fun. As I've said in my previous streams and whatnot, I normally play melee, but I also much prefer the idea of being a spell sword. A hybrid class is where I feel more like I want to go, and Necromancer in this game here is pretty damn fun. I'm doing something a bit different. I've gone for the whole minion build, and yeah, it's pretty damn fun. I'm enjoying it. Also, welcome to the stream. I can see first time person chatting, so I'm gonna say hello and welcome. I've been streaming now for a couple of months. I'm a variety MMO streamer. I dive around different ones. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be in there. There we go. Nailed it. First time. Easy. Who needs Sherlock Holmes? You've got me.
Something. List of names. Captain Thackeray, Countess Anise, a few others. Here's my name with a description. Hero of Shaymore. Child of the Queen's spies.
Grant's teeth, it's a list of targets. Every name on here is one of the Queen's allies. If they manage to take out all of these people...
We
then
won't let that happen.
The country would cease to function, because that's like literally every important person. I've just seen a bat fly past my window. It is the season after all.
Anise won't like us sharing information so recklessly.
Still can't believe I'm back in them pink pants.
We'll meet you at Captain Thackeray's
I thought
office.
I finally got rid of them on the last stream. It was a moment to do, like, celebrate and be happy, and then I opened a loot box and I was like, oh, I'll try that out, see what I get. Straight away. Yep. Back in those. You've just opened Guild Wars 2. What type of character are you wanting to play? Like, because I'm doing this as a new player myself. I'm up to level 28 now. I've been jumping through. I play on the EU server as well. I don't know where you are, but what type of character would you like to do? Because the way when I look at the characters that I want to play, I don't RP, but I like to think of the character as an extension of myself. So it's like, within that world, within that universe, what would I like to do if it was me? Imagine you got Izakide, you know, the old truck came along and hit you, and then you wake up in the fantasy world. What type of build would you like to do? How would you like to react as your character? And then I tend to go from there. But I'm quite enjoying Guild Wars 2, to be honest. I'm enjoying the fact that it's a story that I got to make myself for my own character as well. But you get to pick your race, you get to pick anything, and whatever race and class that you a guardian. So I pick, in my head, I picture a guardian as a straight up tank, but I don't think that is the case because they don't have a proper trinity. But by all means, go for it. Pick a guardian. You get your choices of races and whatnot. And if you want, I will come to wherever the hell you spawn. If you're on the EU servers with your guardian, like whichever new player zone you're in, I'll come and say hello. I'm happy to do that. After all, what would be the point of me having the old stream going on if I wasn't coming to see people? I'm not surprised in myself that I'm playing human as well, because even in games where you get a lot more creative freedom making other things, like, I tend to be a bit of a basic bitch and go straight back to human or elf every time, without fail. Like, when Ashes of Creation comes out. Oh, you're testing the beta classes. I was wanting to do that. I'm thinking that I am going to do that at some point, because I want to test out the new elite specification for the Necromancer. I want to do the whole, because it looks like a gunslinger Necromancer, and that seems quite unique and interesting. That could be quite fun. But yeah, even in games where you can get like different setups and whatnot. Hey, I can go under the water here. It's fine. Right, let's fight. I hate the underwater combat. I hate underwater combat in every game, so Guild Wars 2 isn't special in that way. But every game that I've ever played, I've never played one that does underwater combat well. But yeah, like even in games where you've got options to create, like, oh, game client's gone again. In that case, let's make a beta character. What do I want to make? I'm going to make something a bit different to normal, so I'm going to go Char. Ah, so I can't go... Oh, that sucks. I can't even go the class that I want. No, we're going to sack that off. I can't even go the class that I want. That's disappointing. Let's go back in. Have you had trouble with the servers tonight, by the way? Trying to get stuff done, because hopefully that hasn't reset my position on these quests. It has brought me back here, though, which is disappointing. Might as well pause, actually. No, the new Necromancer one hasn't come out yet. I didn't realise. I thought because I had access to the beta characters, I was quite excited to just... Oh, friggin' hell. Right, I can't play Guild Wars, apparently. It's just... it's kicking me out of the server, so... Unfortunately, we'll come back to an intermission, and I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to play a different game tonight, unfortunately. I was quite enjoying that, and I was doing... I was... feeling pretty good about getting through it all, so let's jump into Final Fantasy XIV. Because as I say, I am a variety MMO streamer, so I'm going to change this to roulettes. So let's get signed in. I also want to test something, because Final Fantasy XIV and Halloween often does the Guild Wars has kicked me out like 4 times in the last like half an hour. It's pretty damn annoying at the minute. But I understand that they're having some issues with the beta test and whatnot. Yeah, that pink kilt just doesn't get any easier. Wow, my face looks massive in this camera. I feel like I'm way too close to it. Luckily, the new beard looks alright. Like I've actually got face definition, and that's weird because I haven't had that since I was 21. So go me. I'm just signing into Final Fantasy now. I'm just gonna do my roulettes, but I need to rename the stream, and I can't remember how to do that within OBS, like to change the name of the game. So bear with us 2 seconds. There you go to this. There's a 49 player queue to get into Final Fantasy. Edit streaming for. So there we go. We're just sort of trying to turn the frown upside down. Oh, I did not press play on that. I don't know why it just started doing. Thank you. Right. Knowing that I can do that now, right? That has changed. I really do need to sit down sometime and take a look at some of the shortcuts and functions and whatnot. But thank you for sticking with me when I've switched over to a different game as well. As you can see, I'm playing a spellslinger in this game. I play a red mage in Final Fantasy XIV because, as I mentioned before, I really like the idea of being a hybrid class, a spell sword, if you will. That is my sort of ideal. And I was saying about 3 times when the server crashed just there that even in games where I can play something a bit more out there, a bit more unique, a bit more interesting, like you can create a character that's a bit more fun. Like in Ashes of Creation coming out, there's a race called the Tulnar. Yeah, my title is now Guild Wars 2, the New Player Experience Journey of to Not So Terrible Necromancer becomes Final Fantasy XIV roulettes because I can't do anything else. But yeah, that's probably a bit confusing, so I should probably just change it to that. But I'm hoping that within the Gold Saucer in Final Fantasy XIV, I can just just go in and find the Halloween event, because there isn't an actual Halloween event in the Gold Saucer this year, in the game this year, that I could see anyway. And sometimes you can get access to the Halloween event in here, I've been told. And I really hope they do that, because they do a really awesome haunted house sort of thing. That's pretty much fun. Yeah, it doesn't feel as clunky tonight on the jumping to Final Fantasy XIV. Guild Wars 2 felt very clunky tonight, and I know that it's because they're doing the beta test and whatnot. Might as well get all this done. I'm definitely not getting a 10k. I'm getting terrible at this tonight. I'm just not getting the way to do it. But no, it doesn't look like there's the event, unfortunately. All or nothing. We're going for 10k. And he gets it. 10k Capot. We all saw it live on stream. It happened. Chuffed. Let's have a run round, because hopefully they will be doing it. I don't know where it would turn up, but I've heard that they do it in here, and I can do the haunted house, and the haunted house is incredible. But again, I was saying about Ashes of Creation. They're bringing out a race called the Tulnar, which is like a race of its own. Like they're all animalistic, and it's going to be the one that you can add the most depth to and whatnot. Whereas even in a game with something like that, which I will create one, I just won't play one. I'm still going to play either an elf or a human. Like but they're supposed to be going down the road of Black Desert Online for character creator as well, which is really good because that is the best character creator in MMOs, to be honest. I'm always in favor of having more changes and stuff that we can do within your characters, like to express who you want your character to be and stuff. Like more customization, the better. Within reason, obviously, like. Because the downside to the BDO one is you can make a character with a tiny, tiny body, but a head that's as big as the screen and things like that, and it just looks a bit ridiculous. So let's carry on. So what have I got in here? I don't want to be a carpenter. I'm going to see if the actual... Like, I've played Final Fantasy XIV since A Realm Reborn, by the way, and I still find things out that are new. Like, I did not know if I right click if I click on there, if I right click on this, it changes what I'm looking at, so I can see like all my currencies. I only found that out like a month ago, and I've played this game for years. You can tell that I pay attention. Eh? Yeah, you can tell there's no Halloween event. That's so like I've got to say. You need to get new gear. What level are you in Guild Wars 2? Like are you going for new gear at max level, or? Because I do want to get to max level in Guild Wars 2. That is on my to-do list. I've got quite a lot because I'm a variety MMO streamer as well. I bounce around MMOs a lot, so it might take me a while to get there. You're 160 mastery rank. Is that like the same as it is in Elder Scrolls Online, where you get max level and then you get levels beyond there? A bit like in Call of Duty, where you get the prestige and those sort of things. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in the Final Fantasy XIV seasonal events this time around, and I get that they've cut some content and they've tried to make things a bit easier with the expansion coming out and the whole Corona thing affecting productivity and whatnot. But the seasonal events this year have been really disappointing. So it's 1 to 80 and then 1 to 366. And you're 160 mastery. So yeah, you're well on the way there then. And do you just increase your level as normal in that way, like doing hearts and whatnot and events? Or do you only increase your mastery really through doing like the high end like fractals and stuff? Because I've never done a fractal in that. Civil War officer, you mean my outfit? I've gone for a spell slinger kind of look. Be something a bit different, because most people when they play Red Mage tend to go down the pirate appearance. I'll see if I can find a Red Mage. We are quite the rare breed. Or as we're sometimes known, like, this is something I don't like in Final Fantasy XIV. That character there, like, the outfit she's wearing, doesn't suit the game. It's kind of game breaking, whereas something like this gathering outfit here, makes sense. It looks like somebody you'd expect to see in a fantasy land. That looks like somebody's just walked out of a high school and fell into it. Gather experience and do stuff, expansions. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Like, you can just do whatever to get that. It's like re-leveling again, but yeah, it's a way to make it more horizontal rather than vertical progression, I guess. Which is pretty good. It'll keep areas of the game still relevant, even after like times that it's over. Ah, the good old classic Slutmog. Never gets old. I'm number 7 in the queue for this. Now, if I really wanted to be a dick, I'd do AFK roulette and just sit here through like 4 hours of... Can't get much mastery level. So, but even then, if you're getting into the expansions, because I imagine the expansions a lot of people won't do... There's Heart of Thorns and Path of Fire, isn't there? So a lot of people won't be more interested in doing Heart of Thorns because Path of Fire is the more relevant content. So it kind of tries to keep that a bit more relevant, which is good in my opinion. It's a good thing. Right. Let's see what happens if I move to Limsa. Let's see if there's anything good in there. Because there is a seasonal event on in here right now, or rather there's a crossover event between Final Fantasy XIV and Dragon Age. Now I love Dragon Age, or at least I love Dragon Age 8. Dragon Age 8 was a great game on the PS2, absolutely loved it. You can't get much progress until you've done everything. So you have to like finish everything and only then you can get the mastery ranks. But then how do you get the mastery ranks? If you've already done everything? Yeah, it's ban. Right, what have I got up here? I can be a dancer, but no. If there's one class I just have absolutely no desire at all to play, it's dancer. 100%. I just don't want to play a dancer. The whole aesthetic of it just doesn't do it. So you've got to then hunt achievements to level your mastery. But what achievements is it? Is it like from doing the equivalent of trials or like instance content, or is it things within the world, like you collect different vistas, or is it from like just killing stuff? Because again, I am very new to Guild Wars, so explain it to me like I'm 5. No, there's no quest up here either. Yeah, I am very much disappointed. I'm very much disappointed in the Final Fantasy XIV seasonal events, because the seasonal events are normally incredible in this game. They're normally very different every time. They normally have their own little storyline and whatnot, and they're normally a lot more involved. Like the summer event, for example. Last year's was effectively Total Wipeout, or like a Ninja Warrior or something like that, and you had to jump over it. It was a big jumping puzzle, and it was really good. And then this year's was a single fate where you fight one enemy and then you're done, and that's it. Well done. And you could tell, you know, they've done it because COVID's made everything a lot more difficult. But my god, it felt shite in comparison. Like the if you put them both next to each other, totally different, and not in a good way. And then like the Halloween event that they normally put on. The Halloween events normally you go into this big haunted mansion and you've got a load of mini quests and side quests, and you can do it as part of a group, and you go in fancy dress and it's absolutely amazing. And then that's not here this year either. And again, it just feels a bit cheap, which is quite bad. And I do think that Shadowbringers, for all the story of Shadowbringers, utterly incredible. Like, I can't stress it enough. This game has an incredible story, and the story really has doubled down on being awesome in the latest expansion. But the actual content of the expansion is very light in comparison. And again, you can put that down to COVID, unfortunately. I like the fact that they reward you in Guild Wars 2 for exploration, because I don't think enough games give you a reason to go out into the world. And I've said this on a couple of my streams now. The idea of an MMO, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV here, and it's all done through looking at the duty finder, you know, instance content, looking for group, looking for raid, blah blah blah. And the actual world itself doesn't feel like it matters, and that's really disappointing, because the world is a beautiful place. It's the same in Guild Wars 2, the world's a beautiful place, but the difference is Guild Wars 2 makes that world matter. It makes you feel like you're part of that world. And that is a big thing for an MMO. It makes you feel like that. And then you run around because of the level syncing, so you can see like max level people running around the same zone that you're in. And it makes everything still feel relevant. It makes it feel alive. It makes it feel like there's a lot of people there, even if there isn't, because they've like sharded in or whatever. Doesn't matter, it makes it feel that way, and your perception of it is really what matters, and it really drives you forward knowing that you're questing with all these people, and it gives you a real sense of adventure. Whereas having to do instance content to instance content to instance content makes the other players in the game feel like disposable NPCs that you can just throw away, and that's really disappointing. Case in point, we're about to go do expert roulette, and we'll see how this goes, but I get a feeling it's going to feel like... I'll be amazed if people talk in this. Amazed. If people do talk in this, I'll give the you know, the standard hello, and we'll see how this goes. because I think we'll all give each other the standard hello, and then we'll do the content, and nobody will talk, and we'll just say thanks at the end, and that's it. And it really does break the MMO side of an MMO. It really does, because there's no sense of community anymore in an MMO. There's no sense of, like... I play MMOs personally because I struggle to form friendships in my life outside of gaming, and I hate calling it real life because the friendships that I make it within gaming do feel real to me. So, but it's like, yeah, I play a lot because I don't have that feeling in real life, and then to have it in a world, in an entire game genre that's designed around the social, that's designed around friendships, that's designed around you mattering within the world and whatnot, and then to have the game systems take that away from me, I'm not a fan of. I know a lot of people don't agree with us as well, because a lot of people do like to play these as solo games and do like to treat people like glorified NPCs, but it just ain't for me. That's why I'm so excited for Ashes of Creation, because it's doubling down on that. And I don't think it's going to be a game for everyone, but I think it's going to be a game for me. I think it's going to be a game where I can feel like I belong and I feel like I'm part of it. I feel like the whole sandbox element of a game now is more where I should be personally. I don't think a theme park suits me anymore. I think I've outgrown it a bit. And that's not even me saying that sandbox games are more grown up or more blah 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 than a theme park, because some theme park games are really good and some sandbox games are really bad. Ideally, I'd go for a combination of both and have a sandbox, a sand park game rather, where you've got the freedom of a sandbox game and the sort of story and lore details of more of a theme park game, because I find that it's quite hard to blend those two elements as well, because they actively always work against each other, because a sandbox should always change depending on what you do as a character and what what the player base does, but a theme park, everything is the same until you hit story beats, so it's like kind of trying to blend those two together is quite hard. It's a bit like hybrid combat as well, you know, the tab target versus action, but then you get a hybrid combat like in Guild Wars 2, which does hybrid combat pretty damn well, all things considered. Yeah, I feel like a hybrid combat is the way to go, and a sand park is the way to go, and I think I pressed the wrong button there, and I'm going to pay for that. I don't think I pressed the wrong button. I know I pressed the wrong button, that definitely happened. But I feel like yeah, hybrid and sand park, so like blending all of that together, so it's like it's got a combination of reactionary skill and strategic skill, along with the sort of freedom to change the world as you go along, but also be able to tell a story and really develop the lore. And at that point I realised that I'm asking for far too much than the technology that we have can deliver, or the sort of creativity levels that we have can deliver at the moment. Part of the problem is I read quite a lot of the RPG books, and they've ruined MMOs for me a bit, because they make the MMOs feel like a real world and a dynamic world, and it really does feel like it has all that blending of reactionary and everything that I'm talking about, and it also feels like you just don't get that in real life, and I don't think we are gonna. Like, the idea of having a decent VR MMO, that isn't going to happen until the price of VR comes way down and it's got more of a market. But I'd love to do a VR MMO. I really would. Like, being able to run around an actual world in VR and be your character and be able to do it. Having said that, though, I did Final Fantasy XIV in a first-person event the other day. It sucks. It's fun, but it sucks. It's like add an extra challenge just for the sake of adding an extra challenge. You're literally handicapping yourself. And especially as this game is so damn bright. There's just light everywhere, and It's trying to deal with that. It's only the first boss. Dear God, this is going to take a while. I'd love to know how I'm doing pretty well on the DPS when I'm rusty as hell in this game. And that's me being nice to myself. And he gets it in time. Nice. The problem we've got here is we've basically got two like hybrid support style classes, so the DPS is going to be well low. It is what it is. Sneaks in between. Nice. It's so weird being able to move while I'm casting, like, watching my character animations still lock, but I kind of just ignore it and carry on going. It just ends up with my character, like, sliding all over the floor. It just looks odd. But it's kind of gameplay functionality over realism, I suppose. Crap. Oh, thanks for the follow. I honestly, I really appreciate it. Like, I've not been doing this all that long, and I've only been doing it a couple of months. And I originally started it. You've probably noticed that there's mental health in my tags. And that's because of the reason why I started this, is to try and raise a bit more awareness and get people talking about that as well, which is really bad because I haven't done that at all tonight. But also because, quite frankly, I really dislike how I look and how I sound and stuff, so I started a Twitch channel and started streaming and whatnot, putting my face and my voice on the internet, because why not? It's obviously the smart move. Is that the Azure Dragoon? No, none of us are a Dragoon. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the Necromancer spec. When that's on the beta, I am 100% going to try that, because the idea of being like a gunslinger who raises the dead and all that, that sounds incredible, to be honest. Also, it looks like the single edgiest class I've ever seen. It's so edgy, I might like actually just cut myself on its edginess through the computer. That's not even a negative. That's absolutely brilliant. It knows what it is. It doubles down on what it is. It doesn't pretend to be something it's not. Oh, we're down to 2 enemies. I don't need to be doing my AoE damage. Yeah, in Endwalker as well, I'm going to be getting more AoE on my red mage, which is good because its AoE damage and like its dungeon output is just shockingly bad. Single target, it's not bad. It can keep up with the other classes, but AoE, it's sorely lacking at the moment. So it's a good thing that they're addressing that in Endwalker. The Guild Wars 2 new expansion, it comes out in February, doesn't it? About then. Because if so, something's just occurred to me there. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that at the end of the stream, because I think if Guild Wars 2's new expansion's coming out sort of February, March time, that is about when people are predicting we're going to see patch 9.2 in World of Warcraft, which is the patch where they're really desperately going to try and bring people back to the game. So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, wait, they're on our side, that's fine. Oh, I'm going to get out of there. Need to try and build up my different manners before we go into the boss battle, because I don't want to be going in with no attacks. I get old real fast. I might be better off doing single target actually, there's only 2 of them. If I'm going with both of those, I haven't proc both. That's gonna suck a little bit. It's fine, we'll make it work. Oh, this one's the... I know which one this is. This is a mob fight anyway, it's not even a boss rush. Yeah. As well as Guild Wars 2 not letting me play tonight, because my PC is not very good. I apologise for being a bit low energy tonight. I'm not normally this... not to say that I'm normally some sort of like hyper weird dude or any of that crack, but I'm not normally as low energy as I feel right now. It just feels like it's been a long day, to be honest. I'm gonna run out of that. I'll do. Dude, don't stand in the... Ah, hell. You're about to see the res mage be a res mage. Are we going up? The way's clear? Okay. Let's go. This is going to be a long fight. So we need to get this to 50%. I mean, I've been in teams where we've been looking to kill this. There we go, 50%. Okay. Step back into the middle. Tank's going down here. This ain't gonna be pretty. Oh, good. His thing's all reset. Thank God for that. Running over here. Oh, I'm gonna get out of their way because that's gonna hurt. Come on, I need to try and get my manners up. Tank's dead. Tank's dead. Oh crap. Oh crap, crap, crap. Yep, we're dead. Okay. That's a wipe. So one thing I'll say about the Final Fantasy XIV community, they are all quite nice to each other. We've just had a wipe there, and rather than get pissy about it like you'd expect in a World of Warcraft, for example, we've all just sat and explained what the mechanics were and where the tank's gone wrong and what we can do to improve that next time and stuff. And we've all just sort of went, you know what, doesn't matter, we'll get it next time, it's fine. It's not something you see in a lot of other games, to be honest. It's quite nice. DPS is a lot better this time as well. Oh crap, rockets. There we go, nailed that. At least that was kind enough not to give us rockets at the same time. That would have sucked. Let's do this. Nailed it. Yeah, and although you guys can't see the chat, I'm being quite detrimental to myself to try and make everybody else a bit alright still, because nobody really wants to be stressing when they're playing a video game. We play it for fun. And I know what it's like for the tank as well, particularly if you're new to a dungeon and whatnot. I main tank for years. I was a Dark Knight, and tanking can be quite lonely, to be honest. Like, because you're basically meant to know everything about the dungeon, and everybody just relies on you to guide them through. No offense to DPS, but DPS is pretty damn brain dead in comparison. Like, tanking's rotations are brain dead, but all the extra stuff that goes in with tanking, like the positionals, the making sure that everybody's safe, making sure that you use your defensives at the right time and whatnot. There's a lot more goes into tanking than people give it credit for, I think. So I'm willing to take it on the chin for the tank to carry on tanking, because as far as I'm concerned, more people should try tanking. And more people should try healing as well. I have tried healing, it's definitely not for me. I am absolutely fucking terrible at it. What are those? Oh wow, they're like shorts. I don't know why they're shorts, but they're shorts. Are we okay? Is everybody alive? We're all alive. Good. Time to go ham on some deeps. trying to save my my mana as well, like the black and white mana repair, so that I can go into the boss with full damage. Would call it big damage, but that'd be a lie. I'm also not lazy peon, so I can't get away with it. Yeah, I really fall down in AoE on this class. Which is a shame because it's a caster. If I was playing Black Mage, the AoE on Black Mage is insane. Just the DPS on Black Mage is insane, to be honest. You just go out and destroy everything. Entire rotation for Black Mage is just... explosion. Oh, you want some more? Okay. Explosion 2. Oh, you just not exploded enough? Okay. Big explosion. Oh, are we going in? Okay, we're going in. Let's do this. Dun. Can't remember this fight at all, so we'll see what happens. I'm hitting that one. Yep, that was happening. Wasn't getting out in time. Sucks. What are you gonna do? Oh, what's that one? Dun, 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 dun. Knockback? Ah, Mega Flare Dive. Right. So we need to dodge those on the sides. Right, I'm with you now. That's fine. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I like the adaptations they do on classic Final Fantasy songs as well, like the soundtrack. This is very much a Final Fantasy VIII song. Oh, motherfucker, we went in. Was totally paying attention. So this fight is literally just dodging the fight. This has been a tough dungeon. It shouldn't have been, because it's not hard, but it has been. Ah, 2-player comms for that. Thoroughly deserved. Played out of my skin in that game. But I think that is me going to call it a night there. So I'm going to say thank you to everybody for taking part, and a big shout out as well to O'Flopper for following the stream. I always get amazed every time I get a follower, because frankly I don't think I'm very interesting and I've got an ugly face and a shit voice. So it's quite nice to see that people do disagree with me and they do actually enjoy the content that I put out. I have been very low energy tonight because I'm just not with it in my own head today, but I am trying. I really am trying, and I appreciate that it might not always come through, but tonight was a hard one for me. So Thursday I'm gonna do the new Nia raid. I'm gonna get my wife on the stream and that. She's not gonna be on the actual stream, but she is gonna be in the party with us, and I'm gonna do that. Hopefully you guys appreciate it. Hopefully you guys tune in. Until then, see you guys next time.